The All-Stars Project of Chicago may not be one you know as well as the others, but this unique program is responsible for helping, motivating, and inspiring over 10,000 children in the Chicagoland area. Here to tell us more about the organization is Director David Cherry. David, for those not familiar with the All-Stars Project of Chicago, tell us what you guys do.
Our organization, All-Stars Project of Chicago, we produce after-school programs for inner-city young people, and we're a 100% privately funded organization, and we reach over 10,000 inner-city youth across the country. And here in Chicago, we sponsor 2 after-school programs which are free for young people. One is the All-Stars Talent Show Network, where we produce talent shows, auditions, rehearsals for young people from ages 5 to 25. And most of the young people who participate in the talent shows come from some of the poorest communities in Chicago, primarily on the south and west side of Chicago. And everyone who comes to the auditions makes the show, and we don't censor the young people. We allow them to express themselves. And we work with kids we meet in the neighborhoods, and majority of the young people who come out to our events sometimes have never been in a talent show, or maybe they've been to a few shows, but they're just very ordinary kids who like to perform.
And I think an important thing to note here that you mentioned, a lot of these kids coming from the poor communities, they have had their arts programs and music programs cut from their school, so this is their only way to express themselves too sometimes.
That's correct. In fact, many young people tell me about their experiences with being part of music classes or some other type of programs that they enjoy participating in, and they tell me about how those programs have been cut from their schools. And when they meet us, it's very refreshing for us to be able to offer these young people a chance to come out and participate in our events. And the fact that we're privately funded, Rebecca, means that we are not dependent upon government funding to keep our doors open. And we have some supporters who are very committed to making sure that we continue to bring and reach young people in the poorest communities. And these young people are responding by coming to our shows and participating in our events. And, I'm just very proud that we're able to offer this to the young people of Chicago.
Now, for someone who, say, maybe wants to make a donation, participate, or might know a student who would like to be a part of your program, how do they get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me by calling our phone number, which is 312-360-0660. Our website is www.allstars.org/Chicago, or they can send me an email at dcherry@allstars.org. And also, Rebecca, I wanted to let you know about another program we have in addition to the talent shows. We also have a program called the Development School for Youth, which is for young people ages 16 to 21. We know that there are young people who are growing up, again, in our poorest communities who are very disconnected from what's happening outside of their communities. And we introduce them to some of our business partners so they can become more cosmopolitan. They participate in workshops led by different executives from companies such as Latham & Watkins and Equity Residential and New Reed Investments and Dun & Bradstreet. And when these young people graduate from the weekly professional workshops, we place them into paid summer internships. And I'm very proud that last year we placed 21 young people into paid internships. We placed 235 students across the country.
And I know you guys have an event that's coming up on November the 20th. Tell us about that.
Oh, absolutely. We have our annual bowl-a-thon that is in which we raise money to support the young people here in Chicago. A person can become a bowler, or they can sponsor a youth bowler. And companies can also adopt a bowling lane and bring out their team to come out and participate. And so that's coming up on November 20th. And then another event that we have coming up is our final talent show of the year. The All-Stars Talent Show will take place on December 10th at Harper High School. And so we're looking for young people from 5 to 25 who want to come out to sing, dance, rap, do poetry, whatever the talent may be. We want them to come out and perform in the All-Stars Talent Show.
Now, for both of these events, if someone just wants to attend or maybe participate, not as a performer, but would they have to buy tickets for this, or can you pay at the door?
Oh, yes, they can. And they should contact us here again at 312-360-0660 to get more details about the talent show. Because in addition to individuals coming to the school to participate, we have a program called Back to School, where we're bringing some adult audience members to come out and meet us here at the office, and we'll take them on a school bus, a regular school bus, and drive them right to the high school to see the show. So if someone wants to participate in Back to School, we definitely welcome them to give us a call, and so they can make arrangements and meet us here at the office, and we'll take them on a school bus right to Harper High School.
All right, great. We're talking with David Cherry, who's the director of the All-Stars Project of Chicago. Thank you so much for sharing all this information and everything you do for the city of Chicago.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Really enjoyed speaking to you.
Next on Chicago Connection. More opportunity.